Welcome back, PRCA Finals Night at the San Angelo Rodeo. I am with the hardworking Kevin Collins, Rodeo Committee member.
Yeah, all over the place today. Had some weather blow in during the rodeo, but it's cleared up now. We had a great show tonight. Hopefully everybody will stick around, stay a little bit at the wine tent, and have a good time. Sounds like they're having a good time here in the Crown Room right now.
Yeah, it does. And there are a lot of them, which is pretty exciting. Again, an exciting night, both in the rough stock and the timed events. And we'll get going with the highlights for you right away. As always, we start with the Pyro Show, and then San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo Ambassador Captain Paige Hope walks in with that big, beautiful American flag, and then the action gets underway.
Bareback riding, 88-point ride from Tilden Hooper. This is actually a re-ride on Miss Delta. But he made him tied for third. He got an 88. He's a third-place cowboy. Taylor Broussard, a Louisiana cowboy on Boot Barn Night Grazer, has an 88-point ride as well. Look at, he's getting those spurs up into that horse. His head's backing around. Great rides all the way around. He's got to a hard, great start with the bareback. Wayne Bourgeois from Louisiana on Boot Barn's Night Flight. He has an 89-point ride, which we think, oh, my Lord, this is going to win the rodeo. He was exciting. Everyone enjoyed it. Had his hand up and spurring the horse along. But guess what? Sage Allen out of Idaho on Worth the Whiskey, ladies and gentlemen. Another 89-point, which secured the win in the bareback riding here in San Angelo tonight.
And then a special presentation for somebody both Kevin and I love and know, Mr. Joe Mertz, former San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo president. Every year, someone very special is honored with the Holland Golden Spur Award, and Mr. Mertz received a standing ovation in a packed Coliseum tonight. Congratulations.
Well deserved. Steer wrestling, Dalton Massey out of Oregon. Had a pretty fast steer coming out, but he throws him down for a 3.8, which got him in the money a little bit. Then he followed up with Dakota Eldridge. He's a Nevada cowboy, throws another 3.8, and we had some great runs today on the steer wrestling. But your winner, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard his name several times. We've been talking about him all week. Jesse Brown out of Oregon. This is a 4.3, which secures him the overall win here in San Angelo.
And then another special person who is a staff member with the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo, Kermit Winland, received another award tonight, more than 50 years.
50 years, retiring at the end of this rodeo. One of the most important people in my life, a mentor, a phenomenal human being.
Keeps
Love
this
Kermit.
place running.
Tie down roping, Kincaid Henry, Mount Pleasant cowboy. This is a 7.8. I always love watching these guys work with their hands and get the cattle ready to go. Then you've got Marty Yates. We've been talking about him a bunch throughout this rodeo. He's a Stephenville cowboy. He goes a 7.6, which gets him pretty close to winning. Unfortunate for him, we got good old Shad Mayfield, the world champ, the main man, the winner from New Mexico. He comes in, scores a 7.7. This guy is an amazing athlete. I like watching his horse. His horse is the greatest athlete, making sure that he's keeping himself in tight with that rope, perfect. And that's why he wins all the time.
Absolutely perfect. Speaking of perfect, some really fast times again in the breakaway roping. But first,
Saddle Bronx, Stetson Wright. Everybody knows Stetson, 8-time world champion from Utah. This is on Pink Cadillac Tears, an 87-point ride, which gets him a little bit close to the money, but unfortunately not enough. Zach Dallas out of New Mexico on Little Bit. This is a re-ride horse also. We had a lot of re-rides, kind of crazy in there tonight, but he got an 87-point ride out of this one. But Dawson Hay, and out of Alberta, Canada, on Boot Barn's Rough Motion. Look at this 90-point ride, a 90-point ride here in San Angelo, thrilling the crowd. He is our winner. Woo! Breakaway, Shelby Bourget McGinn from Montana. This is a 2-3. It is amazing watching these girls, how quickly they get that rope out of their hand. Jenna Dahlen from Alberta also, another 2.3. But we had so many 1-9s all week long. Bailey Bates out of New Mexico throws a 1-9, and she is your winner here in San Angelo. To follow up with the rest of our winners, we've got team roping, Schmidt and Woodfin, an Alberta cowboy and a Texas cowboy. They're your winners on team roping. Cassie Mowry was our barrel racing champion, and TJ Gray had a 90-point ride to win the bull riding.
And the rough stock riders got halters. The timed event winners got beautiful custom-made silver stirrups tonight. So incredible rodeo, Kevin.
Unbelievable.
But it's not over.
It's not over. We got Cinch Shootout coming out tomorrow. We're starting early in the morning, getting ready, so hope people will come out and watch that too.
Midway open all day too, right?
All day, and then Tahano Rodeo on Sunday, so don't miss that.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. We'll send it back to you in the studio.